What is in the Democrats' working draft at this point?
Well, so far, Bloomberg News has learned that the package will be about $2.4 trillion. Remember, the Democrats started around $3.5 trillion. The Republicans mostly have said $1 trillion is all we need now. So the question is, can they move forward? They haven't really moved forward yet. You know, Steve Mnuchin's been talking a lot about the need for targeted stimulus. And I think that's one thing the Democrats have listened to, because when it comes to airlines, one of the things they have in this new package is aid specifically to the airlines, which have said if we don't get more help, we're going to have to lay off thousands, tens of thousands of workers, more aid to small businesses. That's no surprise. And also bailouts for restaurants. And of course, there are estimates that something like 2/3 of restaurants across the U.S. are going to close without more help. Now, the Democrats' plan is being pushed in large part by swing state lawmakers who say, please do this before we adjourn. The election is right around the corner. And when you look at the reaction so far, Dan Kildee, who's a leading House Democrat, says, when you're talking about $2.2 trillion and $1.5 trillion, well, you're in deal-making territory. He's an optimist. But look at this list of what other top lawmakers are saying. Kevin Brady, he's a Republican. He's saying Pelosi's partisan bills are a waste of time. Richard Shelby, senator, Republican senator. Well, there's a chance his passage, as you always know, but it's slim. Then we have Ben Cardin, another Democrat from the Senate, say the Republicans are underestimating the cost of not doing. They're underestimating the damage to the economy. Also not sounding too optimistic about the chances.
So, Kathleen, that said, all this considered, talk to us about the likely timeline for this and also what other reaction have we seen?
Well, you know, let's talk about, I just gave you some of the Republican and Democrat reaction. Let's talk about the reaction we've already gotten. It was another big story this week. The Federal Reserve, a chorus of voices, all but one, saying, look, we need to have more fiscal stimulus or this economy is not going to be as strong as it could be. Some worry about it even maintaining its rebound over into 2021. I think very important to note, Goldman Sachs today announced that it was cutting its fourth quarter GDP estimate. Now, most people are looking for third quarter to rebound from that really weak second quarter. Big drop, a big decline, 25%, 30% annualized. In the fourth quarter, I think that's where people are really putting their focus now. And again, this is really underscoring how much stimulus is needed, according to most economists and policymakers. Goldman cutting its fourth quarter GDP forecast to 3%. From 6% because they're not seeing any more fiscal stimulus in the pipeline, not expecting it to get passed in Congress before the election, maybe not after the election. So we'll see if they can make progress now. The numbers are still far apart, although President Trump has said he's willing to go to $1.5 trillion. And of course, that's why Representative Kildee said they may be in deal-making territory now.